matters. American football culture matters to us all. This being my first year back in America for an entire football season after being stationed overseas for the past couple years in a country where football holds absolutely no meaning. And to be honest, I'm loving every second of it. Football is now our pastime, and one culture all of us can get behind regardless of gender, race, or nationality. Football is what everyone talks about week to week. Between games, it brings friends and family together. It can unite a city, all behind one team. There are so many positives to the culture of football in America. It is an economic stimulant during the season for restaurants, bars, advertising, and multiple other outlets. Gambling also has been extremely prevalent in football. It's one of the big reasons football has now become the dominant sport in America. But now, today, there's fantasy football, online gambling like FanDuel and DraftKings. And over a short period of time, these companies are now worth a few $1 billion. That is the type of effect that football can have. But with all the good football does for America, there is bad. Football is like war. It is one unit fighting together with the general, the coach, the captain, the quarterback, and the rest of the team, the enlisted members, following orders and fighting to win. And why is it that football has become so embedded into American culture? Is this a bad thing or a good thing? Does the violence in football, unlike all the other sports in America, draw us to this spectacle? Because like America, football is extremely violent. America is violent, whether it be all the homicides throughout our country or us constantly being at war. So, should football really be the new American culture? Is it really beneficial to the people of America? Does the violence of the game purge our dangerous feelings inside, or does it promote them? Football players aren't saints. The violent nature of the players has extended to off the field and dominate the headline anytime something bad happens. You know what everyone sees at the end of all this? They see the player not going to jail, but return to the field immediately. If there's a suspension or whatever, he is back on the field. Is this the right thing for the people of America to be seeing? The most popular sport and people in our country not getting in trouble. The most recent scenario that comes to mind is Greg Hardy, a man who savagely beat his wife, threatened her life, and is now back on the field playing after not being charged. And right before his first game, the first statement he makes are regarding Tom Brady's wife, how she's hot and she should bring all her friends to the game. That's what he talks about, a man who just committed domestic abuse. This is not someone who should be in the NFL. And why is he? Football is a powerful proponent of American culture, and a better example must be set. American football culture is here, and it is not going anywhere anytime soon. Thankfully, I love football, but there are certain aspects of the game that must be cleaned up. The violence will obviously never go away, and I don't want it to. It's part of the game. It's the modern-day gladiators in the stadium fighting for victory. The punishment for the players who disrespect the honor of the game off the field should be banned from football. There's no place anymore in the game for this. Domestic abuse, racism, and sexism should no longer be tolerated in this sport. It shows a poor example to the rest of our country.